How's it going, Critter Family? Hope you all are doing well. Today we are looking at Socks the Stallion, and we're talking about him and cribbing. We're looking at the state of his teeth and how he came to be and how they came to be and how he got here. So you're going to see that she talks about how she allows her horse to crib bite for his own sanity. So for people who don't know what cribbing is, horse cribbing, also known as crib biting or wind sucking, is a stereotypic behavior where a horse grasps an object with its teeth, arches its neck, and sucks in air. Much like this horse here, this horse is also doing it. You can see that it's contracting the muscles here, and they are just sucking air. They will do it on metal posts. This one has a cribbing collar on, which prevents them from doing that. It's a repetitive behavior that's thought to be a coping mechanism for stress, boredom, or frustration. Cribbing can lead to dental issues, weight loss, and digestive problems. So, cribbing, wind sucking, wood chewing, all of these are behaviors that horses will develop if you leave them locked up all the time. If they are alone, they don't get any mental stimulation, or they don't get hardly enough mental stimulation. If you have a stallion that has not been gelded, gelding means that you neuter, you remove the testicles of a horse. A stallion is a horse that is able to make babies because he still has his testes. So this horse is a stallion. This is Socks, the stallion, for anybody who doesn't know. She says, I allow my horse to crib bite because otherwise he gets stressed in other ways. It's a habit and it's a release for him. He is supplemented and has all the nutrients he needs. So because he can't, I'm assuming because he can't eat normally, because horse is here. You see this horse doesn't have these long teeth like right here. His regular incisors, as you can see in this horse here, maybe this horse might be a little bit getting on the gums there. But a horse has nice, a healthy horse has these nice long incisors that meet the bottom incisors. This one, might be a little bit, maybe doing a little bit of cribbing. This looks like a baby here, but they have these nice teeth right here that should look like this. These would be the wolf teeth, and these are the molars. But here you see he has nubs. This is like the root of the tooth. This is like the pulp of the tooth. He must be in so much pain to have air flowing on these teeth. And anytime he does this cribbing behavior, his teeth have been filed down from this length all the way down to the gum. So now he looks like more like an alpaca or a llama, where they only have the bottom teeth. They have what is called a pad right here, a very tough pad, which is part of their gums, and just this really hard pad, and they have the bottom teeth, and they just chew like that. He looks like an alpaca or a llama. He's getting to that point because he has no teeth up here. Now, they eat differently. They have different diets, so these creatures are born this way without having upper teeth. Horses have upper teeth for a reason. They don't look like this. And her excuse is she's already done a post about cribbing, biting with Socks, but she allows him basically, of course she's nagging him again, she allows him to do it because he's stressed. Why is he stressed? And he's also able to, she can stick her hand in between his teeth right here. In a minute she's going to do that, and it doesn't hurt her because, guess what? Because he doesn't have teeth to really bite her. He can't hurt her. It's just gums. But right now she's pressing on his gums to hold him in place. His nose is twitching there. She might be releasing endorphins. I don't know. Maybe it's just painful. His eyes are closing. His ears are pinned back. But she says, I don't want to put a collar on him. That's cruel. I don't want to keep him where there's metal everywhere. That's cruel. I'm going to allow him to nub his teeth away and continue this horrible behavior. It's horrible because it's detrimental to the horse. In this case, it is so extreme and so severe. That's probably why he's in the shape that he is in his body condition, because where he seems very, very lean. To say it nicely, he looks underweight to me, but he looks very lean. That also being a stallion, being, having a lot of adrenaline and hormones that keep you, in shape. And he's always working himself up. So she's see, right here, he looks like a llama with his bottom teeth. He can't bite her because he doesn't have the upper teeth. This is just a sad experience all around. And she's a sad excuse of a horse owner, of an animal owner. She shouldn't be able to own a goldfish with the way she excuses this. And she says, I have all the nutrients in the world he could ever need. Supplements are meant to be supplemented, not the main source of your diet. Which, if she's keeping him alive through supplements, that is just abuse. That is just, I mean, all of this is abuse. It's horrible. People are saying that means he's stressed. Is this not classified as abuse? This person here says, it's the fact that she's saying he's so stressed, he's cribbed his teeth down to a nub, and instead of trying to help reduce his stress, I just let him make his life even more miserable. Someone take this poor horse away from the insane abuser. And she responds, and another young person showing what the equestrian community currently looks like. Well done. Fuck you, lady. Screw you, seriously. You can go piss off. You do not deserve this animal. You're lucky this animal hasn't killed you by now. And in the end, it wouldn't be his fault. It would be your fault because you've raised him to be a very dangerous, very crazy, out of his mind stallion. Because, sorry, I'm using the mouse too much. People always get mad at me when I use the mouse. Sorry. But because you've created this monster that you're constantly fighting with him, he is going out of his mind. The only purpose for a stallion is to breed. Otherwise, get them gelded. There's people who say that they have had stallions around mares when they're in heat, and mares that are not in heat, and this and that and this and that, and that they act totally fine. Well, how hard did you abuse them to get them to act that way? Or how much time did you put, countless hours did you put into socializing your horse, with other horses to teach them to be okay around a mare? Even then, it's not fair. It's not fair because your horse is constantly being teased with the one point in his mind, which is to have sex and to have babies. His whole job and existence is to make babies. And she does make babies with him. And apparently he's a crossbred. I don't care about that. I don't care about having crossbred, but apparently she charges like he's a purebred, whatever. Okay. I'm here for the health and the well-being of the horse, and this is not well-being. So that does it for this video. In the end, it's sad, but this exists everywhere. This is abuse in the form of, she's not necessarily beating him, but she's neglecting him. Neglect to the point of abuse. And she's so proud of it. And she's a proud idiot. And she's so blind to it that she just thinks any attention is good attention. Classic example of that. So this poor horse, I feel so bad for him. He has a horrible life, a horrible owner. All the horses that have to exist with this woman are doomed. So that does it for this video. I'm really sorry, Socks. I'm sorry for any other animal that comes in contact with this idiot. It's just sad. So to everyone else, go say hi to your little critters. Give them some kind of loving that they appreciate. Say hi for me. And for you, practice peace, patience, and positivity. And for this lady, fuck you.